My name is Loni Venti, and I'm the senior beauty editor for Cosmopolitan, and this week I lived as Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe has been my idol my whole life, and being able to live as her for my job is kind of a dream come true. To start, I tried to get her look. I tried to DIY it, doing my hair and makeup myself. This is definitely more than anyone needs to be using for an everyday look. I thought that the hair and makeup would be the easiest part for me because I am a beauty editor. Boy, was I wrong. Take 2, pointy brows. Now I'm curving it again. One more time, I'll get it. It was a real struggle. Mother. The hair has kind of just been a wild card for me. When I try doing it myself, it comes out different every single time, and all of the hairspray and curling iron usage has led to my hair becoming very crunchy. All right, I guess that's my Marilyn hair to my best of my ability. Wearing her, not her clothes, but wearing her clothes were so much more body conscious than anything in my actual wardrobe, and so much tighter, and I felt like everyone was aware of my body. From the neck down, I get a little self-conscious, and I had to just tell myself, like, Marilyn would own it, Marilyn would rock it. My next Marilyn experience was going to the Red Door Salon. I ended up being 20 minutes late because I was trying again to do the makeup myself at home. Luckily, Marilyn was also infamously late everywhere, sometimes like 6 hours late. We were doing a more modern version of what Marilyn did just through technique. It was very 50s, and it was weird to see myself like that with this kind of like almost helmet head for the first time, but it definitely made me feel like a lot more authentically 50s and starlet and Marilyn-esque. Marilyn would often have Piper Heidsieck as a pick-me-up to kind of like get her up out of bed or in the afternoon. So instead of running to Starbucks like I usually do to grab a latte for an afternoon pick-me-up, popped some bottles and got a little bubbly on with my colleagues. It definitely got me in a better mood, and it was really fun. I'm pretty sure that my editor-in-chief, Joanna Coles, thinks that I'm crazy or have a drinking problem now because she's seen me like toasting around the office for a couple of days. Joanna, do you need some champagne for the road?
No, thank you. You drink too much champagne.
That's my boss. So for breakfast, I had a hot glass of milk with 2 raw eggs in it. It was pretty gross. It was kind of hard to get down. It was a little chunky. For dinner, she always had a steak and 5 raw carrots. I'm talking like out of the ground, full carrots like Bugs Bunny.
I mean, that's a lot.
The best part is she would have a hot fudge sundae for dessert almost every night. So naturally, being so committed to this, I needed to have a hot fudge sundae every day. Thank you. Dr. Erna Lazlo was a friend of Marilyn's, and he personally took care of her complexion. Now there is a beautiful product line and a beautiful spa. So I got a facial done just to kind of target my personal issues, which I imagine would be similar to Marilyn's issues because I was very sleep deprived, drinking too much champagne, and all of the freaking makeup I've been piling on my face over and over. But the facial was amazing, and I'm so lucky that I got to do that. It was really cool. In the 50s, there weren't yoga pants or sports bras, and Marilyn was often photographed wearing jeans and a bikini top when she worked out. I did the same thing. Speaking of outfits, we had a full day photo shoot where we created all of Marilyn's most iconic poses. I loved the Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, which is the pink gown with the long gloves. Thanks to Buick, we borrowed an awesome white convertible and have her kind of like incognito look of when she was driving around with Arthur Miller. It was really hard to try and create her exact poses because some of those were candid moments. Some of them are just like her organically doing something at that time or like whatever was happening. It is freezing out in New York City, and I'm standing in front of a Starbucks with all of these people sitting right at the window with their laptops and their friends and their lattes, watching me as I'm waiting in this very, very small, very flimsy dress for a breeze to just lift it up so everyone can see my butt. Getting to recreate her Cosmo cover was so cool. It was like all of the things that I love come full circle. This experience definitely gave me more respect for actresses and starlets who are constantly under pressure to look amazing. It's a lot to have attention on you all the time. It's a lot to feel like you need to look perfect. I don't think anyone can ever live truly as Marilyn Monroe. There's only one, and no one can ever compete with that. My week as Marilyn is officially over, so I'm gonna pop one last bottle of Piper and toast to my favorite Cosmo girl, Marilyn Monroe. Cheers!